Ooh, I don't know if I exist, but it looks like I do. There's my arm. Which gives me an excuse to go and tweet out the stream. And I will advertise myself elsewhere as well. And that should just about cover my online presence. Okay, that should cover my online presence. Oh, no, wait, Twitter. Lozzie, hello. Okay, I have twoten, I have discorded, I have telegrammed, and now Mary's decided that she wants to leave the room. You contrary child! Right, now that I've disposed of the cat. Okay. What am I doing with my life apart from waiting for other people to watch the stream? But they inevitably won't, so I will enter an Discord call, and I guess online banking. Ooh, it's asking me for a moment. Well, Elgato, I will give you a moment, but that is all I will give you before you make me look bad on stream. I should also, just while I'm at it... Hang on, okay. Elgato... You wanna try existing, fam? A moment of silence, and fight for the tooth. If I swap back to Facecam, and then back to Elgato, the road to Elgatato. I love Elgatato. How about if I leave, and then come back? Now, we're gonna wrap up tonight. Make up thy mind, OBS. Oh, now you've murdered everything. Cool. Hey, there we go. What fresh hell was just inflicted upon the universe? Okay. Does it work? It appears to work. Do I sound okay? Does the game sound okay? These are important questions that there's never anyone around to tell me the answer to. Any smoothin'. I'm in the Crown Tundra, and we have places to be and people to look at. So, first of all, I'm going to do my usual routine of popping over to Stowe and the side, just to see what's piddly popping amidst the shoeberries. Do I sound okay, by the way? Because obviously I've got the fan going because it's warm and a big pearl. And I did, for the stream that I did last week that literally nobody turned up for, I did rebalance the audio, so hopefully... Reaper Cloth, I have no need for it. Yesterday, Cracked Pot, I have no need for it. Focus Band, that's... If that's the one that I think it is, then that's good. And good, Bird's Eye Potato Waffles, they're waffly versatile. Hashtag not spawn, it's a reference. Anyway, Lotto ID. Tell me my prize. What have I won? What am I entitled to victory of? Absolutely nothing, with a capital N. Right, so, today we have a couple of quests afoot. One is birds, and one is not. And it's not immediately apparent where I ought to go to deal with said birds, so I guess I should just fly back to Peony, or indeed Peony, and see if he has any inward sight. That is to say, and I quote, in sight. Oh! Also, no one was around to see it in the last stream, but Cesar finally evolved. So yes. I would request an hintum, if you would be so kind. Where have they gone? Because one went to the Isle of Armor, one stayed in the Crown Tundra, and one went to the, well, the mainland. This is also the mainland, but like Central Galar. So, I think it was the black one that went to Central Galar? Oh, that one? Why would Moltres go to the Isle of Armor when it's Zapdos that's got the kicky legs? Well, sure, okay. I just want to know where to start looking. Well, sure, tell me about the purple one, then. Oh. Ah, each one has its own individual challenges. Gobble the ghee. You know, eat up all of the Indian cheese? Isn't ghee it? Oh, no, clarified butter, that was it. Thanks for clarifying. Hooray! They said testicles in a Pokemon game. Well, they didn't, but it would take too long to explain to the mortals. Anyway, Cesar has a big grown-up body now. Hello. How you doing? Yep, that never gets any less concerning. Anyway, we also have the sword beasts that we can chumble at, because I found every single one of the footprints in the previous stream, and once again, no one was there to see it happen. So, I guess we'll just head off on a magical journey and see what we can find. And very loud sirens outside. Yes, I live in the middle of a criminal war zone, where there are criminals at war with zones. This is Zonus! Fingers, fingers. Now, recently... Oh, wait a minute. Is it nighttime here because I finished the main story now? And that's stopped time from travelling? Or maybe it's just the time of day. I don't know. Anyway, I've been playing... I'd say a lot. I've been playing a bit of Paper Mario the Origami King on my own time. And, I mean, bearing in mind I still haven't got around to playing Color Splash, it's the least bad of the, it's Paper Mario in all but name games. You know, the name game, Judy. Bo Booty, Banana Fana Fo Foodie. Fee Fi Mo Moody. Ooh, a wild Frostlass. Aerodactyl, everyone here is dead. See, my best guess for... Maybe it's icy everywhere because all this icy melts my spicy, but also, like, maybe it's like, well, Articuno, even though it's not ice type in Galar, is causing it to be icy everywhere, or maybe it's just how the weather is. We will have to find out. But yeah, my guess is that it's gone up to the Shrine of Cold and Sadness, but, is that a wild fucking Mimikyu? I don't know if I have one. I bet I do and I've just forgotten. But nevertheless, I would like to have. Unless I already have one. I don't already have one, and it's female. That aligns perfectly with the name I was planning. Get into my orb, you deceptive child. Oh, and it was a critical capture as well. I caught it. And because Mimikyu's whole thing is, like, deception and misleadment, I'm gonna name it after Sandra Kim because like, Sandra Kim lied about her age when entering Eurovision. And I bet she's sick of people going on about that story, because it wasn't intended to be her legacy. Unless I'm getting my wires crossed. Maybe she was just the youngest ever winner and I'm mixing her up with someone else who lied about their age. I don't know. The point is we have a child now. Oh, I don't like Grimmsnarl. Wait. I missaw. Oh, hello. Heavy breathing.
Hello?
Hello.
How it be?
It be sausage sandwiches. Is that a thing you can have? Is that normal?
Yes. Yes, it's normal.
It's called a hot dog. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
That is a good question.
It's also a podcast from the Mythical Kitchen, which I would watch, but they don't upload them to YouTube anymore, so I've stopped watching altogether, because that's how I was consuming them, and they were like, nope. Anyway,
Hooray!
how's your pancreas? Do you need a spare?
Do you have a spare?
Maybe. you
I'm
don't know.
Good. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. I did the Isle of Armor thingy yesterday.
Congrats, ding dong.
Yay. Hooray! Now I'm onto the cub foo thingy.
Hooray.
Foo.
And I have managed to get lost in what is a not actually that confusing cave. But as previously stated, Caesar finally evolved, so my team has finally achieved its final form.
Hooray! So that means when I re-battle you, because chances are we're probably going to re-battle at some point,
Oh well,
whether it's on camera or in our own time.
I must insist on a rematch, bearing in mind how flawlessly you wiped me with last time. Yes, you wiped me with the floor. That's how. Well, to be fair, it was a lot closer of a match than it looked like, because like I managed to get a load of your like team down to low HP, but not faint, and obviously that's all that counts. So, credit where credit's due. You still very soundly won, and I'm not gonna run away from that. How am I here?
Yes. And I love how you messaged me afterwards saying, like, Gino is a really good team member, and I was just like, you do realize it was Heather that wiped out your last two Pokemon, right?
Yes, but Gino was the wall. The wall, Shiggy Diggy Sus.
Really? I think Gino and Heather together were the wall. Okay, now I've got a mental image.
I shipment?
I was like gonna say. I mean, we've introduced, like, we showed Heather pictures of Gino D'Acampo. She admitted he was handsome.
And he is.
But back the fuck up, he mine.
Oh, okay.
I can say that Philly G's not home at the moment.
Well, you could have Gino D'Acampo as long as I get Bowser, because that's clearly a fair exchange.
Feel free, take him, have him, go nuts.
Daddy.
I literally thought when I saw you playing, like, Paper Mario that you were filming, like, a Let's Play of it for some bizarre reason, so...
I mean, I wouldn't put it past me, but I didn't. I was just playing it on my own time. Because, I was thinking, oh, maybe I should, like, stream or Let's Play Color Splash, because that's the most recent one that I can record that's not the Origami King, and then once I've done that I can do Origami King. Then I thought, hang on a minute, I've not Let's Played literally any of the other Paper Mario games, so NBD.
Fair. I mean, you've still got a Let's Play of Yoshi's Crafted World to finish as well.
I very much do. And the annoying thing is, I've been, like for the past week or so, I've been building up. Like, I have the energy to, you know, I've got my mojo back. I'm ready to resume recording things. But the weather's like, no, you're not, because then you're going to die of warm. And or BTs.
Fair play. I mean, it has been insanely warm.
Illegally warm, dare I say. And I do dare, because I'm saying it.
I wouldn't say illegally, but...
I will take the weather to court.
So, you will fight the entire nation of Sweden, Chris Tarrant, a
And a
single P, and the weather.
And the weather. Just, you know, to cover every conceivable base. Including the buttery biscuit.
Ah, the buttery biscuit.
But in the meantime, hope one day that you'll say that you care, Brian.
Yes. If you say you love me madly, I'd gladly be there like a puppet on a string.
Flawless.
TessHex that I can sing, I can't bum bum.
But you can, and you did. And for the life of me, I cannot find the burb. I thought it would be on the mountain, it was not. Ohio. And the weather is all cucumbery everywhere. Wow. TFW, my very existence is a spoiler. Even if that spoiler is, I lived, bitch.
Hooray.
And what other conversations do we have to conversationate? Like the Wendy's Baconator available. We don't have Wendy's in this country, contrary to what their marketing campaign is trying to convince us of.
Is it available in the UK yet? I remember seeing it somewhere.
The Wheel of Musicality.
Wheel of Fire!
I fell into a ring. And that's it. That's the whole song.
Really, I'm not seeing anything about any locations officialed, but I have a careers website, so I could, in theory, apply for a job at Wendy's.
And then you'll turn up to work, and your boss will just be Mahiru Koizumi from Super Danganronpa 2, except she'll have Heather's voice and also personality.
Right. Because you know how much I love Heather.
We all love Heather.
We do, and we even had a really interesting conversation about triple battles and rotation battles and reverse battles and...
Face battles. Where, as previously
Clearly
stated...
that should be the...
What, face battles where you make the Sylveons kiss?
Because clearly that should be the new battle mechanic introduced in Pokemon Harmony and Pokemon Discord.
Just give him a little kiss on the cheek. You're only allowed to use the moves Sweet Kiss and Draining Kiss, and that's it. That's all you get.
Nah, that sounds about as silly as the metronome. Because, like, I remember seeing some, like, Pokemon YouTuber talking about the metronome battle championship thing where all of the Pokemon had to use metronome.
Well, then that's literally just a glorified slot machine.
I don't get it.
Like, what's... Like, what... Just, like, what? It's just literally just RNG. What would be the point?
I don't get it. Like, don't get how metronome as a move works.
Literally, it's just basically the move version of roll a dice that has as many sides as there are moves that exist apart from metronome, and then whatever face the die lands on, that's the move that you use instead. Including ones that make absolutely no sense.
Yeah, because I remember you saying that Trop Kick was some Pokemon's like signature move,
Yeah,
so like it could use like other Pokemon's.
Yeah, it's Sarina's signature move, I believe, and yeah, it can be summoned by metronome.
Mm. Well, I managed to Gigantamax my Rillaboom.
And that's not even a euphemism.
Well,
oh, baby, is it hot in here, or are you just Gigantamaxing my Rillaboom?
Oh, shush, you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's the only member on my team that can Gigantamax that... Shush. It's the only one on my team that can Gigantamax other than Sir Hat the Butterfree, and I found him Gigantamaxable, so...
I seem to recall that
Actually, I do...
I've given Jeremy the ability to Gigantamax, so that's 2 out of 3, and I just need to find some mushrooms for, thingy. Greta.
Ollie, Greta, yeah. No Gigantamax Slowbro, damn.
You would have thought, but
Obstagoon.
alas.
I thought there would be a Gigantamaxable Obstagoon.
I wish, but maybe Nintendo knew the fire they were playing with as it is. Because, you don't need me to explain. I know that I named a Nidoran female after like a Eurovision artist who had a sibling. Wait, that's it. I named her after... Wait, no. Wait. I forget now. I thought I named her after Monica Lincuta and then Vida Spalmilla because then they form a duo. I tripped over this child entirely by mistake and then I kidnapped it. What are you gonna do? Anyway. No, don't mind me and my ramblings. These graves look like tea.
I can't remember what you named it either. I thought you named it after the sibling of Estonia 2001. Or... No! I don't know.
Oh. Between us, we have exactly 1 brain cell, and I'm not using it.
Oh, thanks.
Now
Your mother's just messaged me.
Oh, is she being like, hey, stream? Or is it something undisclosable?
It's being like, hey, Telford Town Park. It exists.
It do. Like, we went there for the first time yesterday, and it was just like, wow, this place never used to exist.
Basically saying, like, it's next to the shops, it's huge, should go next time we visit, the Premier Inn overlooks it.
We think you'll like it. Anyway, I'm going to take this opportunity to show off Jeremy Gigantamaxing, because I don't know where I'm going. And also, I would like free berries.
That's okay. I mean... Wait, did you do Tower of Water or Darkness?
I did.
For the Cubfu thingy.
I did the Tower of Waters, but I'm going to do Tower of Darkness when I cover it in Shield.
Okay, so that means I'm covering Tower of Darkness in my Shield.
I mean, it's up to you.
It was up to me, but then I was just sort of like, hey, the person in my life that plays Pokemon Sword and Shield, which happens to be my sister. Which one did you do? And she did Waters as well, so I don't want to... I want to do Darkness just a bit different from the both of yous.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
And Gigantamax Jeremy, speaking of Tower of Water, except that's actually his tail. Which, like, the first time I saw Gigantamax Inteleon, I thought, oh, it's on this permanent spout of water. No, that's his tail.
I thought that too.
here to take names and shoot people with a very lewd-looking animation. Caresses the gun sensually.
Didn't realize we were in the no-no place.
There's fruit.
Otherwise known as America.
Oh, right. I was making a lewd joke of, oh yes, we're gonna harvest some bananas from the no-no garden. It's like Musma Prickly Plummen, except don't touch my carrot. What?
Okay, first of all, she was a literal child.
Yes, this is why I'm saying it's like that, but not that.
Speaking of which, North Macedonia are back at Junior Eurovision. Yay!
Hooray! And also Spain confirmed participation, which means that all of the red and yellow countries exist. Asterisk, are there any other red and yellow countries that are only red and yellow?
In Europe or in the world?
That are eligible for Junior Eurovision. I don't foresee Kyrgyzstan, like, spontaneously entering the fray.
Just have all the Stan countries just randomly joining. Let's
Stan
do that.
Vision.
Woohoo! I can't think of any that are in Europe. No.
Denmark with a suntan.
Ew. Don't. I mean, JD has created a country in Compa's contest dedicated to the Danish entry that you don't like.
Imagine having so few actual problems. Now, that came off more mean-spirited than intended, but like, if you cared that much, you'd hop onto the stream and defend yourself, Joey. Do tell me if I'm taking it too far. I'm just trying to meme. Meme.
It's okay, he has a saxophone in the middle of his country's flag, and I don't...
Oh, well, that changes everything.
No, like, I'm trying to pinpoint, like, actual, like, things of note. Background: a nation whose culture throughout history has been built around synthy disco pop music, neon sunglasses, and brightly coloured tracksuits.
A nation...
Both before and
A nation whose entire history is built around being 20 to 50 years behind the times of all other nations. I mean, what?
Well, I mean... my country, I literally just sort of placed my country in the same contest, literally just on top of his. So I'm just sort of like,
Oh, kinky.
hi!
Some hot country-on-country action.
Ah, yes, because Santonia is kinky AF. No. Oh, I have to be a little bit different from Las Islas de los Santos.
Oh, but of course. I still can't find this fucking bird.
Nares. Bird are you looking for?
Well, I'm where Articuno should be, but I've not encountered it, so I'm gonna put it in the fuck it bucket and go to the wild area instead. See if I have any better luck over there.
Fair enough. We're on the slippery slope. Wasn't that a thing that... No, that was Slippery Hill in your Nintendo Land streams that you did like ages ago. You can't remember, can you?
No. I see a bird! Well, that was easy.
You You and the parents did a stream of Nintendo Land like ages ago.
Well, I remember that.
And there was like a Catch Mario level called the Slippery Hill.
Ah. See, it's been a hot while since I last played Nintendo Land, but I do recall how the American version of it is infinitely inferior, and I do not take constructive criticisms on this opinion, even though I think the only thing that's different is that the robot host lady has a completely different voice, and she sounds completely, like, synthetic and creepy as fuck. And Americans are like, no, she sounds normal. Like, no, she doesn't. She has emotion in the European version.
Fine, normal. What's that?
Sounding alive and not, oh, I'm made of soup. I have human feelings. Beep boop. She sounds dead inside.
Just like most of the population.
Oh, worm?
Ooh, speedy boy.
A very speedy boy. Is a wild and crazy guy. I tripped over a tadpole. Step aside, child. I'm chasing a chicken.
Actually, like, legitimately a chicken Pokemon. Just out of sheer curiosity.
I don't know. I think the closest we've got is Torchic. Because, like, Combusken looks like a chicken, and then Blaziken just sort of goes down the, oh, daddy, step on me kind of route. Which Alex is into, me, not so much.
Alex is into a lot of weird things.
True Zafina Buttquake.
But it's okay. We love him anyway.
We support him even though
Some
we
of
don't
us more
fully
than-
understand him.
Some of us more than others, but we all do love him.
He and I
Not sure what I'm
coincidentally,
trying to say here.
he and I coincidentally had lunch at the same time today. But it was 3 o'clock for me and like 10 o'clock for him. So he had an early lunch, I had a late lunch, and somehow we met in the middle. Just by pure happening stance.
Cool.
Nearly misheard that as poo! I don't think we pooed in the lunch. Oh! Hey, I did it. I did the thing. I nearly killed the chicken by mistake, but then I didn't.
Hooray!
Yeah. Yeah, I think this, like, Pokedex description is why Heather doesn't like the Pokedex descriptions of the Galarian birds. It's called Zapdos because it sounds like electricity. Anyway, it's fighting flying type.
Psychic and flying type.
Fighting and flying type.
Fighting and flying. It should be electric and flying.
The original...
Who's Swoofy?
Unrelated, but yes. Okay, so the original Zapdos is electric flying. It's just the Galarian form that isn't. And Swoofy, I mean, it's technically a Crown Tundra spoiler, but after a certain point, you get it for free from the old woman who lives in a shoe in Freesington.
Okay.
And I was pondering last time, well, how much do you know about the Pokemon Cosmog?
Relatively little.
And how much do you care about spoilers for Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon?
I'm probably gonna play them at some point. I mean, I've still got to finish Bloody X, but
I mean, that's how I feel about it, because, like, I want to say that I stopped playing X literally partway through the Elite Four. So, yes, I also technically have to complete Bloody X, and it's been nearly 10 years at this point. but I digest.
So probably no spoiling.
Okay, then I can't really explain much more about Foofy.
What? Oh, is it the thing that evolves into the two legendaries?
Yeah, that's the spoilery thing.
Right.
Like, it doesn't really, like, dampen your experience in any way if you go into the game knowing that. It's just, like, I found it to be impactful when I first saw the game and I didn't know that was going to happen. But, you know, now you do.
Like, I'm guessing it might evolve into, like, Solgaleo.
Solgaleo.
Solgaleo! It might evolve into Solgaleo if you play Sword, and Lunala if you play Shield, or something like that. You might get the chance of getting different ones, or I don't know if it depends on where you grade.
My guess was you get Solgaleo in Sword and Lunala in Shield. But that is just a guess. It might just be if it evolves during the day versus at nighttime. It might be if it evolves during the day in Sword or at nighttime in Shield, because, like, that sounds arbitrary and stupid, but literally, Rockruff, the Pokemon Rockruff, in Sun and Moon, like, it can only evolve in the daytime in Sun or at nighttime in Moon. And nighttime in Moon and daytime in Sun are the same span of 12 hours, because Moon is always 12 hours opposite from Sun. Don't mind me just taking another drink. Anyway, I found a puppy!
Hooray! Dumpty 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 dum dumpty dum. I'm hazarding a guess that it is only available in Shield. Lunala, believe.
That is what I would guess as well.
Well, I'm looking it up on Bulbapedia, so.
Oh, okay. Now, who's... See, I can't even ask this out loud and get a response, because I'm thinking, who, in my opinion, is the hottest man at Eurovision? Well, I can't answer that. I don't like people.
You can't ask me, because I've already said in the stream before last.
And you're not me.
Yes.
Well, John is cute. John's tears. But yeah, I really like Zorua and Zoroark. Like, I think I was saying in the last stream how, like, those two and Riolu/Lucario are, like, up there amongst my personal favourite Pokemon. I think they're not my number one favourite of all time, but I do rate them very highly. Anyway, I'm back here at Loop Lagoon. Oh! Because I want to see if there's a Larvesta here after all, because I wanted to try and catch one after I saw one in your... Oh. Because when you were here...
My what?
I saw the bird as well! Like, when you visited Loop Lagoon when you were here, there was a Larvesta on the island. And I've been wanting to catch one ever since, and it has just never spawned for me. So I don't know what the weather conditions were, but it seems to just be a resounding not this. Anyway, there's Moltres.
I was right.
Oh, okay.
Cosmog evolves into Cosmoem, yes?
Yes.
In Sun, Ultra Sun, and Sword, it evolves into Solgaleo. In Moon, Ultra Moon, and Shield, it evolves into Lunala. So I was right.
Congrats, butt plug.
Hooray.
Bird, come back so I can encapsulate you in one of my many, many spheres of obsessive containment. Why are you there? Oh, why did you go somewhere else when I complained about you being there? Where are you going? What is your migratory pattern, non-binary sir, madam, smadam?
Off to the great unknown.
Into the unknown.
Into the unknown. Into the unknown. I can't sing.
I thought it was gonna go up the river and then it didn't. Oh, Daddy, take me up the river. What?
That could be taken a number of ways. I know that was probably the point.
Including up the butt?
It says that... Shush. It says that there's 4 people in the watching the stream, but if you're here, say hello.
But if you're here and I'm me, then who was phone?
I don't know.
Maybe it's Beverly Cleggings, the inventor of jeggings.
Woohoo.
Fix the San Andreas fault with duct tape.
Woohoo.
Bird, where did you go, Bird? Bird! 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 Postman Pat and his black and white birds!
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, a Sharpie dude. Just what I wanted to see at a time like this. Ah.
So, stupid question.
Hit me with it. Slap me upside the
What
head
is
with your
the
dumbest question.
What is the difference between legendary Pokemon and mythical Pokemon?
This is a question I ask myself on the regular. I think it's a dumb distinction and I don't believe in them.
Okay, fair enough. No, you got attacked by the Sharpedo.
But first, a bird!
Ray.
You see this bird that's quite clearly on fire? It's not even remotely fire type.
Okay. That's dumb. That is completely dumb.
I mean, the original Moltres was fire type. It's just this one isn't. You know, oh no you're not, and you never will be. Clap, clap, hubba, hubba, 1, 2, 3, and then do a handstand.
I can't do a handstand.
So you mean to tell me the thing I just quoted wasn't a thing when you were in school?
It is a thing.
Wait, really?
It's just, me physically, I cannot do a handstand.
I think I can, like, do the motions to get into one, but I can't maintain it once I'm up there. But I could do the opposite. You know, a foot stand. No, what I actually mean is, like, you know, the, you know the thing? That like, standing on shoulders thing. Where, like, you flip over onto your back and so, like, you're standing on your shoulders instead of your head. So not quite a headstand. Like, that I can do easily. but that's it. That's my limit.
You can also get the Cantonian forms of the legendary birds in, like,
Dynamax
Adventures?
Thought so.
Or Max Raid Battles, one of the two. Only get one! It says on Bulbapedia. Only one!
What, one of the three of them, or one ever?
Like, if you were to encounter, like, a Cantonian Moltres, that would be the only opportunity to get a call. Don't know. I think it's only ever you can only catch one, or if there's only one available. I don't know. It is too hot to think.
It is.
And if anyone says anything like, oh, it gets hotter in other countries, but, it's not as humid, so...
Yeah, also, like, it's all well and good saying, oh, well, y'all can't handle it, it gets way hotter in Texas. Texas is literally the same latitude as the Middle East. Europe is the same latitude as Canada. If Saskatoon can't handle this weather, then don't expect us to.
Saskatoon?
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's a cartoon about the Sasquatch. It's the Saskatoon. Newt, newt.
I've got to look that up.
Saskatoon.
It's a city in Canada.
And it's beautiful. In the year negative a billion, Saskatoon might not have been here.
I don't know when it was. It was here, but it was here.
And you can walk to it, because some people walk to it.
It's not on an island though, so we can't do the island thing. But I'm sure there's lots of trees.
Because it's warmer.
Because it's warmer.
I hate tapping cherries. Please just get into my ball. Hey!
Yes, it's 26 degrees.
The please get into my ball song actually worked.
But yes, Saskatoon is like 26 degrees. Oh.
That's almost 100.
I guess. Huge Axe films.
Oh. So the party was going great.
Everybody sang and danced and ate, except for Tess.
Tess just ate.
Pretty much my wedding reception in a nutshell.
I monopolized the breadsticks.
You did.
And they were all mine, and I had a lot of fun. With brown bricks.
Is anybody else gonna join the Stram?
Oh, probably not. No one ever watches my stuff.
I do. When I'm not busy trying to be social with Billy G's friends and failing miserably.
Hey, you're making an effort, and that's what counts.
I feel like since my job is customer service, I kind of don't really have a choice but to be social with people.
But to be fair, if your job is customer service, then that would mean that it would be completely reasonable if you were burned out in your personal time.
I am burnt out a lot.
Well, there you go.
Most oftentimes, Billy G's just like, hey, let's go do things. And I'm just sort of like, no.
Normalize not doing things. Oh, there's the bird. We're waiting for it this whole ass time, and now it's just like, hey, I'm a bird. I'm a bird. I'm a bird. I'm a bird. Get down here. How could I catch you if you won't come down? And now you're outside of my...
really big net.
It's like that time that at the house before the one I live in now, I had a dream that they were hosting an edition of The Weakest Link in, Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. The Weakest Link in my living room. But I think it was all kids, and they were all, like, this was also the Dutch Junior Eurovision National Final. And Anne Robinson, because Anne Robinson was hosting, was like the question was, how do you catch a fish in a net? And I was like, carefully? And we never found out if that was the right answer.
I miss The Weakest Link.
Apparently Anne Robinson's had, like, crazy facelifts, and she doesn't look like she has a soul anymore. Based on what my mother has told me.
Then your mother also doesn't like Anne Robinson because she said once, like, what is the point of pets or something.
Oh, then I don't like her either.
I enjoyed The Weakest Link, but that's about all I can say.
Imagine if Gino hosted The Weakest Link.
Yes! Gino should just host all of the game shows.
And some of the Stratum shows as well. What?
Imagine Gino hosting Eurovision 2022.
Living for it. Just imagine Gino. Full stop.
That's it.
Like that Tumblr post.
Like,
imagine dragons. You know what? I think I will. Smiley face emoticon.
imagine Gino, the Arcanine or the person?
Yes.
Because you would rub your face in my Gino's floof.
Yes, he's a very fluffy boy.
I want to pet the dog.
I want to pet the doggy.
This is a wimpy.
Oh no, I ran into a troubled teenage child.
So, me as a teenage child?
Exactly, but without the teenage or childness. What are you making a bookie kick up like the dipple? Why you being like you can't know? You don't know the times. Well, fine, I will have to murder you then with your fucking watermelon ass body and your emo hair. Your hair is a seed. I will grow cherries from the decaying remains of your corpse. Not even trees, just straight up pure determination. Yeah, you perish. How dare you be 10 levels my junior and yet still have the ass city to lock me into a battle. I don't know how much of that came through on the microphone, but there was a very loud motorcycle that went outside the house.
Don't remember hearing the motorcycle, but I just remember hearing our city.
The city of 1,000 butts?
I thought you were going to say the capital city of the Denmark 2021 country.
The
No, that's
2021 tree?
No, he decided that the capital of that was Discotechia.
Let's go dance right at my home. It's okay to
It's okay to dance alone. Dance alone, dance alone, dance alone. I got the moves, it's gonna blow.
Bob. Speaking of Bob, here's Bob.
If you don't name this Articuno Bob, I would be very disappointed now.
Well, now I'm obliged to, because like the other two I didn't give it. So here are my treasures of today: Zapdos, Moltres, and Bob.
Oh, welcome.
Barbara Ann.
Ooh.
What?
Who's Barbara Ann?
You know, like in the song. Not to be confused with Black Betty and her Fambalamb.
Oh, Black Betty, wham-a-lamb. Oh, Black Betty, ram-a-lamb.
So, wait, who even did that song?
To the Google!
Oh, Caesar. If you'd survived that, I would have fully healed your ass.
Group's name was Ram Jam.
Oh.
Black Betty, ram-a-lamb. Oh, Black Betty, ram-a-lamb. Ow.
We've found a potential date mate for Crazy Nando.
Crazy Nando. Have you not heard Crazy Nando?
I have not,
Ah.
but I know of it.
So, yes. Because it's the Black Mamba's new song that they recorded the music video for in their hotel room in Rotterdam during Eurovision.
Rotterdam, more like Waterdam. It's a really impressive beaver home.
Speaking of dam, please
Damn,
no.
Daniel, back again with the white vans.
No, I remember seeing on Facebook somebody suggesting that Gemma Collins should be the host of Eurovision if the UK ever wins because she would be more iconic than Nikki.
No.
Just sort of like, no.
How about no?
But besides, if the BBC does decide to get its act together and we do somehow win Eurovision and host it, Graham Norton will probably be presenting somehow.
Well, who will be our commentator? Me.
Ooh.
Send me, you cowards.
Lee G is home.
Hooray. Did he bring pizza?
Oh.
Oh. Well, I think he arrived and took the conversation with him.
Nope, I'm still here. He just wanted to show me his new work phone.
Oh, that sentence could have ended very differently.
I'm sure if Alex and Heather were in this conversation, probably would have done.
Ow. So yes, might I introduce today's earnings? Moltres, Zapdos, and Bob.
Well, I didn't know you stopped giving them nicknames, so...
Oh, I only didn't nickname the legendaries because they're legendaries.
Oh. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I actually like the sudden juxtaposition, where it's like up, ooh, you know.
Fair enough.
Now, two more things I shall doom. But first of all, I'm going to change the color of my arm. I'm gonna have the poison type color because I've recently discovered that the poison type is accidentally maybe my third, like, I don't know if it's my third favorite type, but it is the, like, if I were a gym leader, I would want to be dark type, but wait, is that Hammerlock? I would want to be dark type, but psychic type fits my brand better. So those are my top two in no particular order. And then my third choice, if both of those were taken, would be poison type. which surprises even me. They're the ones where you lick them and they taste funky.
I've never really thought about my other two favorite types.
I mean, I honestly surprised myself with the poison type revelation, because like I would have thought that like Ice or Dragon would be up there for me, but then there's like poison types are pretty dope.
I would probably say, like, obviously Fairy is like my fave, obviously.
And you're so valid.
I mean, I am the fairy type gym leader of Tess's fictional universe.
And also, Peony just called Zapdos thick.
I guess my second favorite type would be water.
Ooh, juicy.
She said not having picked the water starter at any point in her Pokemon time. I don't know. I just sort of like a lot more of the water types than like you find in the world, more so than the other two. I mean, when I do get Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, do not be surprised if I pick Piplup, because Penguin.
Well, you see, now I'm torn, because, like, I don't know if I'm going to bother getting them, but I probably will, because I know myself too well. And see, Piplup would be my first choice, but then Turtwig would be my second choice. So I'm probably going to end up getting both, and then like I'll get Brilliant Diamond and pick Piplup, and I'll get Shining Pearl and I'll pick Turtwig, and it will just be exactly the same as when I got Diamond and Pearl for myself as a child, in which I got Piplup in Diamond and Turtwig in Pearl.
What did you pick in Platinum?
Probably Chimchar to complete the triangle.
Fair enough. I mean, ooh. Oh, I've only just literally seen this chat, but how long have you been streaming for? Nitro Indigo asks.
It's been just over an hour, apparently.
Ah, fair enough. I mean, feel like I'd want to get Shining Pearl, because I seem to, like, with the exception of X, I seem to want the games that you say second in the pair. Chances are that my sister will get Brilliant Diamond, so there we go. Because, like, it's Sword and Shield. My sister already had Sword, so I was just sort of like, well, I want to play too, and she's just like, great, I'll get you a copy of Shield, and I'm just sort of like, well, assumption to assume I'd want that version, and she's just like, well, then we can trade stuff. So that works out. Now I have her very extra ass League card.
It is extremely extra.
I mean, if Tess had it to hand, he'd probably show you, but he doesn't because he hasn't battled my sister. Although that would be interesting.
Yeah, it's like my sister said, it's not as easy as you say. You remember the phrase again. When I say boom, 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 you say bam, bam, bam. So come on, everybody. Come on, let's jam. What? So I just entered the source for a second there.
Fair enough.
I want to wear the golden costume. But since we're here, I just want to see what the... Wow, I can't even fucking see it.
Wow.
I just want to see the picture of Calyrex. Well, whatever. I'm going to wear the golden uniform. Oh, that is styling. I look like a rap video. A shining hole. Yes, hold the... This is the Ultra Beasts thing, isn't it? We get to see some beasties. This is not at all what I had planned for this stream, but I guess we're doing it anyway.
Hooray!
Hooray! So, are you down to see a hole? Because I am.
Hooray!
I even know how I would voice any of the characters in Sun, Moon, Ultra, and Ultra Moon if I did. If I were to ever like play them on stream, which there's no reason why I ever would, but if I did, I don't know how I'd voice them, because like I can get away with it for Galar because that's the region based on my country, but the moment that I start, like, if I gave the hop voice to How, that would just seem like super offensive or something.
Although if you were to stream like X or Y, then talking in a French accent... that sounded horrible.
It would be deemed one whole offensive.
Yes. I mean, that's probably why you didn't voice voice any of the characters when you did Pokemon Ruby?
Oh, that's because before I got into the wonderful world of voice acting, and yeah, Dottler is a sparkle friend, and well, thank you for joining me for this one, at least, Indigo. Hi. They came from the Ultra Beyond.
Ooh! Would you do voices in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl if you were to stream it?
I suppose?
I mean, I was going to suggest a Let's Play so that I could also join in on the voice acting action, because I like the voice acting too, as we did voice acting for my Shield game when I was over at yours, but yeah.
Yeah, I strongly suspect that when I get around to doing the Shield videos on the Isle of Armor, I'm probably going to use a different voice for Avery compared to what the business that I bosuned Amplitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, this initially seems like a terrible idea because ground is super effective on steel, but there's a load of super effective... Like if I were to take the other option, then I'd have an easier time against the first one, but then every option after that would be fire type, which is even worse for a steel bug such as...
Hooray! Oh, it's a sand castle.
And it's like, oh! And oh, the thing on its head is spinning.
I like how the shiny form of Hollow Sand is like black.
Ooh,
because like black sand beaches.
I don't think I've ever actually seen it. But it sounds dope and fresh and digitude and crumbly. You know what? A Pelosand cake would probably eat. You know, eat.
But do you know what would eat better?
Cake?
Cake.
That is actually cake.
It is. I was gonna say, like, you know the Gigantamax Alcremie?
Oh!
I'd love to see somebody make that as a cake.
Someone probably
like
already has,
cake.
to be fair.
I mean, I know that they probably have, but that would just be dope as to sort of see it in the real world.
Yeehaw!
Other than throw a picture online.
Or make like a smaller version of it so that it's just the right size, where you could have it, you could sit it at the palm of your hand and just like point first towards your mouth, and just deep throat the whole thing. Would that just be me? Okay.
It would just be you.
Okay. Stop wasting your time with life. We need to attack the enemy. You see, you've already covered a heebity boo, you stupid computer players. Carry on.
Although, if you and Alex were to ever get married, I can imagine that being your wedding cake.
Oh.
I don't know why specifically you and Alex, but yeah.
And the funny thing is, and politely requesting, don't mention any actual names here, but misheard Alex as Daleks. Cool. If I married the Daleks. No, but the funny thing is, if I married Alex, there is literally nothing we could do with our names that wouldn't end up with us both legally having exactly the same name. Like, if I took his surname, if he took mine, or if we double-barreled them, we would end up with exactly the same. Well, I guess the only distinction we would have is middle names.
Ah. See, now that just reminds me of a thing.
Oh yeah?
In my high school days,
Yeah.
there was a girl Jordan and a boy Jordan, and basically, if they got together, then same situation.
Boy George.
You know, boy Jordan and girl Jordan.
There's a Jordan where I work.
There's a Jordan on Discord.
And it's a different one.
Hooray! I mean, I'm sure if you and Discord Jordan were to work together, then that would be hella lit, yo.
It would be hallelujah, yo.
Hallelujah! We're glorious! I can't.
They're called potatoes. The stop's a sandwich. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows we're born to the fight.
Chills,
Don't know if those are the
literal
actual
chills.
words.
That was beautiful.
It was number 5. It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot we were doing that.
You know, we're driving in a car. Destination drug dealer's bar. Pass the mic right over to Charles.
We forgot Charles.
We forgot Charles. But we can't turn back because we've gone too far. Gotta go back though. We can't leave him. That was a good rhyme though.
Huh.
What is wrong with me? Many things.
What could possibly be wrong? Many things.
Thank you, baked potato.
Do be good, don't be bad. Thank you, baked potato. Do be happy, don't be sad. Thank you, baked potato. And if you want to have a better day, you must listen to what the baked potatoes say.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what to say anymore.
Neither do by the Middle East. The
Santiago.
Diane Weist infection. Oh. If Alex were here, he would be very attracted.
Go on.
Large muscles and an unspecified gender. distinctly
anyone
large and
exist?
ostensibly in charge. And does anyone exist? I don't know. I advertised the Tream in about 3 different places. But no one came.
Fair enough.
Nobody loves me, everybody hates me, might as well go and eat worms. You know, worms.
I love you.
You love me.
No friend.
Homosexuality.
Yeah.
What?
She loves you, yeah. She loves you. I literally remember not a lot about the Beatles, other than the fact that
Oh, that was a
the
Beatles
light.
thing?
She loves you, yeah. Yes.
Oh. See, I didn't know, so I just assumed it was a Melody Festival song I wasn't familiar with.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope, said the Pope.
But and he went home. But the only thing I remember distinctly about the Beatles was learning the life about John Lennon, like history in primary school, like year 6. I'm just sort of
That's all.
normal history lessons like Tudors and the World Wars and Victorians and stuff like that. Primary school history at my primary school at least. And Lennon and the Beatles.
Did you grow up in Liverpool?
No! This was in Suffolk. No relation to John Lennon's heritage in any way. I'm guessing the teacher we had must have been a really big Beatles fan and wanted to incorporate it into the lesson somehow.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say devout Muslim, because, like, I don't get the connection. Oh.
I don't get it either. I don't get where you were going with that either, but
Well, this isn't the way I thought I was going. Anyway, carry on.
I literally forgot what I was going to say, but it's probably for the best because it may or may not have been insensitive.
Well, for whatever extent I can speak on behalf of the rest of the planet, I appreciate your discretion.
Yay! But then, like, my year 6 teacher teaching us about the Beatles in history, that would just literally be like me throwing Eurovision into every possible subject ever.
Well, maybe you should. You know, teach the kids. Now today in geography we're going to be teaching you about cities in Europe, such as London to Berlin, all the way from Paris to Tallinn, Helsinki on to Prague.
On to Prague, no matter where we are. Yeah. High in Amsterdam. Why don't you catch us if you can?
Catch us if you can.
We're cruising in the sky and we're singing it for you. Why are we singing this?
But anyway, that was a good time. Well, I mean, the song itself, maybe not, but like, it can be a guilty pleasure if you allow it, but it's also a stain on our history in terms of actually, like, yeah, maybe that shouldn't have gone to Eurovision at all, ever.
Well, I mean, it's now like a party dance that people do at holiday camps, so...
Camp is right. In hindsight, I'm thinking that maybe I should have read the text a bit more closely. Maybe it was like, oh, hey, by the way, Tess, speak to me, Peony, if you want to actually continue with the universe. I don't know. Also, I just realized that my golden hat looks like a builder's hat and a little bit like Mario Maker Mario's hat.
As the builder.
Cut a bit of sharpen.
the Builder.
Yo, wir schaffen das.
Why are you singing the Bob the Builder theme in German?
Because I was there, man.
Or in Germany, man?
I think I learned the days of the week in German because of children's television. No. Weather ball. Denied.
I literally remember nothing except for the fact that I remember being in Spain watching an adult cartoon
Oh.
in German.
German porn?
Oh, like, don't know if you've heard of the show Drawn Together.
Yes. I didn't
It was
realize
basically
I didn't realize it was explicitly like an adult one, but in hindsight, from what little I do know about it, oh yeah, it probably is, isn't it?
It is an adult thing. That is how my sister learned the words "Oh no, I'm gay" in German.
Oh! Now, I think I know the phrase, but the word that I'm thinking of for the word for gay might have derogatory connotations. Like, it might be the equivalent of the three-letter F word that ends in G / the six-letter version that ends in T. So it might be the German version of that, in which case it might be offensive, so I'm going to refrain from saying it.
Okay. Dunno.
Are we thinking of the word that begins with S and ends in L?
Can't remember now.
Well, that's probably for the best. I know how to swear like a sailor in Turkish, which is to say, I know the Turkish for fuck off, you fat cunt. That is the extent. Okay, that and then a load of ridiculously flirtatious stuff that I've learned from past Turkish Eurovision songs is the full extent of the Turkish I can speak.
Okay.
And on that note, I'm going to name this sandcastle after Turkey 2009.
These?
Yeah. Turkish boom banger bang.
You know, my winner from 2009.
Wait, was
Was
it?
it my winner in 2009? Yeah. It was.
Ooh, the crescent moon. I want to find.
The sky is falling.
It's coming down. Coming down. And wildest fires is burning out. Out.
Yeah, Turkey was my winner in 2009.
Oh, dang. Mine was Armenia. Hey, yaddy, body, body, gari, yaddy, jan, jan. Hey, body, jan, sing, gari, yaddy, jan, jan.
Solid choice there.
Thank you. And they're using memes, and memes used to be honey. I feel like there should be a year in between 2009 and 2010, and then I remember how numbers work.
Oh yeah. But yes, I've literally just found the post where I sent and wrote all of my winners and then did a little post thingy. So my winners in the 2000s in chronological order: Denmark, Spain, Malta, Israel, Greece, France, Romania, Spain again, Azerbaijan, and Turkey.
There are some interesting choices in there, but I appreciate it. Like, France 2005, yeah? Chacun pense à soi. Like, I also like that one. We are become the handshake meme where we agree on something. I mean, it wasn't my winner
Yes,
for that year, because
yes.
my winner was Hungary for 2005, but still.
I'm not surprised by this.
I know.
What were your winners in the 2000s?
Okay, off the top of my head. Okay, so 2000 was Russia. 2001 was Slovenia. 2002 was Latvia. 2003 was Russia again. 2004 was Spain. 2005 Hungary. 2006 Albania. It wasn't at the time, but it has become since. 2007 Lithuania. Again, wasn't at the time, but is now. 2008 Czech Republic. 2009 Armenia.
Solid. I mean, 2001 was kind of a hard year for me to sort of choose winner because
there was a lot of shit back then.
I know, and basically pretty much any other top that I've seen, basically, if you don't put Greece as first, you're wrong.
But 2001?
Greece, yeah, Antique, die for you.
Oh. It's alright, it's not that special. Fight me, internet! Ah! I just dropped my Joy-Con! I dropped the green one!
Oh no!
It's okay, I've retrieved it.
Okay. Okay, 2010s and the 2020s. France, United Kingdom, because yes, we should have won in 2011. Fight me.
At the very least, we should have done better than 11th.
Yes. Greece, San Marino, Austria, Australia, Cyprus, Sweden, the Netherlands, Spain, Russia, Finland.
Okay. Yeah, for me, it was.
Me and US.
What?
Especially since you know the last 6: Cyprus, Sweden, Netherlands, Spain, Russia, Finland, because we've been friends for like 7 years. It's bananas to think about.
Go bananas, you like banana men.
Banana man. Yeah.
You know, P like banana men.
So.
Yeah, mine were.
I mean,
Did you want me to do mine? I can do mine if you want me to do mine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So 2010 was Germany. 2011 was Estonia. 1, 2, 7, 3 down the Rockefeller Street. Life is much unknown. Can you feel it? Because it was good. 2012 Serbia. Easily. It was a very weak year. With a terrible winner. What? 2013 was Norway, and the rest is history. In that, 2014 was like the UK / Armenia, depending on whether or not you allow me to have my own country as number one. 2015 was Serbia. 2016 Croatia. 2017 North Macedonia, and that's in contention, I think, to be like my favourite of my winners. 2018 was Switzerland, 2019 was Azerbaijan, 2020 was Australia, and 2021 was Ukraine.
valid choices. I mean, if I couldn't have the UK as my winner for 2011, I can't remember who I put for second that year. I think it might have been Sweden. Oh, Spain.
Ooh.
So if I wasn't allowed my own country, 2011, then Spain would have won 4 times if it was left up to me.
Damn, 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 the ring of fire. See, with me, the only repeat winners I've had are Russia and Serbia, who have won twice each. And that's it. That's the maximum.
Yeah, I've got Spain that won 3 times. Greece and France have both won twice each, and then the rest all once, I believe. Yeah.
And I'm not sure what that says about, like, our tastes. Like, is that that like, oh, well, clearly our tastes are better because it shows that we don't have bias in favour of particular countries, or is that like, is that what it is, or is it just, oh, well, we're frivolous and oh, we can be easily distracted or something? Because like, I do find it a tiny bit sus if someone's like winner slash like if the same country keeps coming up in someone's top 3 year after year, then it seems like a little bit like you're kind of weeabooing for that country.
I'm not trying to come across as a
I mean, like,
Hispanaboo.
that was 3 times in 20 years. I think, you know, I can cut you a bit of slack for that. I'm talking about people who are like, oh yes, well, last year was Beverly Land, and the year before that was Beverly Land, and the year before that was Beverly Land, and the next piece I want a breast, and sometimes he, you know.
Get years.
Now, if I were to say to you the words spaghetti sandwich, what type of bread are you picturing, and what type of spaghetti?
Spaghetti sandwich?
Yeah, just hypothetically.
Thinking like white bread and like, oh, I'm trying to think of what it's called. The pipe pasta? Not macaroni, but like, I can't think of what it's called, but it sort of like has the diagonal. I can't think of what it's called.
Penne?
That's it, thank you.
Huh. See,
A what?
we agreed on the white bread part. But like, I was torn between either, like, you know, like spaghetti pasta, but like without any sauce, or like if someone took like a tin of spaghetti and emptied that into a sandwich.
Ew! Right, okay. I mean, the first thing that came to my mind was, don't you mean a lasagna?
Oh!
Is that not a spaghetti sandwich?
She's out of line, but she's right. Also, the zips on this outfit look like Doritos.
Burrito. Woohoo!
Everyone eats potatoes. This is spot for you.
Yay! Somebody else that watched Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
You actually got the reference! Oh my god! That was really fucking remote, and I am flattered that you smelled what I was stepping in. Eduardo was a good boy. He deserved the world.
Was best boy.
With Wilt coming in a close second, he was also a good boy. And Coco was an icon.
Coco is the icon, the moment.
Yeah, a legend, an icon, the moment.
Yes.
Sort of funny how Blue is kind of conspicuous by his absence because he was just a rat bastard.
No. Ease.
Oh no.
Do you not remember Cheek?
Oh, I do. That's why I'm saying, oh no. In fact, Cheese and Berry, I think her name was. Problematic. And the world's
The
giantest...
little pink thing.
Yeah, the world's largest rubber band ball.
Yeah, that's Berry.
She had issues.
And then there was that other human character, Goo Goo Gaga?
Yeah.
Goo?
I remember, like, I know that was, I want to say She and Cheese was season 2, and hang on a minute, I'm strategizing. Okay, actually, I will swap. Yeah, I remember seeing less of season 2 compared to season 1, and somehow I distinctly recall that the reason why her name was Goo was she was born and her parents were like, okay, what do you want to be called? Goo Goo Gaga. Okay, we're gonna call her Goo. And the doctors were like, sure, that makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
Which just reminds me of the Queen song Radio Gaga and how it's a huge fucking missed opportunity. It's like, it sounds like, you know, it's supposed to be a critique of the vapidity of modern music. Like, all we hear is radio, goo goo gaga, nothing has any meaning. But no, the song actually is the gaga that hypothetical song would be taking the piss out of. Like, get your shit together, Queen, oh my god.
Oh, Goo was introduced in season 3.
Fuck yeah, okay, that, I'm definitely not that familiar then.
And Cheese. Oh.
See, I thought that...
The Cheese was season 2.
Really? See, I thought that, like, the whole thing was that Cheese was the imaginary friend of Goo, and, like, the first episode with Cheese was this whole murder mystery of, did Mac invent cheese in his sleep? And it turns out that no, he didn't.
No, it was by his neighbour Louise. Because
Cheese Louise. As opposed to mac and cheese and
Yes.
blue cheese. They had a lot of mileage with that. I remember that at least.
Yeah. 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 Right, so when was Berry's first appearance?
Was she in more than one episode?
Yeah? I don't know. Oh yeah, she was in more than one episode.
Huh.
It was in season 1, episode 9. Very scary. And she last appeared in season 5? What?
There was a season 5? How long did the show go on for? Fucking hell. Said the Brit.
I don't.
I want to say this was in The Good Place, but I don't actually remember if I don't remember. I remember seeing a GIF of it on Tumblr, but I don't remember actually hearing Time say this. But it's like, oh, so and so show. Oh, yes, it was one of the BBC's most popular series. It lasted nearly 10 episodes because Americans don't know when to stop.
Lasted for 6 seasons apparently. And it ended in 2009.
Damn, Delilah.
So before I go to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore.
Ah, Bush baby.
Reminisces quietly.
Push it real good. Anyway, I'm going to catch the croissant.
Ray. I should probably go to bed.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I feel bad now.
Well, no. You're entitled to your life. Nobody else is, but you are. Like, you actually made the effort to attend the stream.
mean, I didn't want to leave you with a dead stream, but I need to sleep. I've not been right because of the heat, and I've got work in the morning, which sucks. But yeah, hopefully people join soon.
Yeah. Well, bye-bye then. And so I'm back to my lonesome self because no one has the audacity to join me on Discord. Red Future... just casually picking up glasses when you're on the floor. Huh. Okay, well, I will specifically dive into my pockets, fish out Cresselia, and shove it in your face. Although, actually, this is one of those rare occasions where I can actually say, shove her in your face, because Cresselia is a she. Because there's no such thing as a male croissant. Have a look, it's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Wait. He specifically wants me to find a thing from the thing? This is why I should read. Well, what the house ever. He's goading me into a battle with him, so I shall. And he's probably going to stomp me into the cream, because he's like the final battle of the Crown Tundra, and he's also a former Steel-type gym leader, which... Are there that many? Oh. Wait, so Gen 2 had one. Gen 3 had a... Well, what... Did Steven count as a Steel-type champion? Because, like, he was also Rocks. That's Steven Stone. That was his thing. Fuck you with your critical hit out of nowhere. Gen 4 had Byron. Gen 5 did not. Gen 6 had... Well, Gen 6 had Vikstrom in the Elite Four. Gen 7 had Mullane, but that doesn't really count because he's a member of the Elite Four in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but not Sun and Moon, and that's it. And then here we are in Gen 8. Here we are in the future, and it's You're probably going to kill me with this anyway, so fuck it, I'm going to go out with An Bang. Hold on, Caesar. Thank you. You're a very special child, and I love you every... Alright then. We'll try this a different way. Who else can I throw? Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my legs. And my legs could use a blowing at the moment because it is war. Stop spamming Ironhead, get a strategy. I will down at Diggy's McDown. Bye. I'm gonna send out the best boy and then he'll bury himself. And you missed! So get fucked upon. No. Stop spamming Ironhead! Does that mean? I will punch you in the neck. Bonk. That doesn't look as cool, bearing in mind we've got a lot of very similar colours here, so when the colours invert, it's like, whatever. Floofy, you didn't even level up one time. Oh, Kaparaja. Now, while Jeremy doesn't have anything on him that's particularly powerful, I feel like he could, like, bearing in mind he's level 79, he could probably at least tank something here while I heal up the others. And even then, I think Cesar is a tad bit underleveled for this battle, but hey, that's approximately what I was expecting to happen. And I deliberately kept Floofy in and didn't bring Greta back because I want, well, for one, I want Floofy to get the experience, because I want Floofy to evolve, goddammit. But also, like, Cesar basically sat out the entire Isle of Armor. So I think it's only fair that, you know, that he gets to have the entire Crown Tundra while, you know, Greta sits out. Wait, so yeah, Caesar missed the Isle of Armor, so Greta misses the Crown Tundra. It's something resembling fairness. Yeah, get dunked on with your bulldozing elephant. Yay, levels. I still don't know when Fwoofy's going to evolve, if indeed ever. Aggron. Jeremy, you're actually useful for this one, I think. Because rock steel or ground steel? Either way, you've been uninvited, 'cause all you say, all the same things I did. Billie Eilish. Jeremy, could you not have held it on? You drama quiz. Yeah, Urius, why not? I mean, the ice itself, not spectacularly useful, but hey, you know, hey. Which reminds me of the Tumblr post where someone was like, they had a pet parrot, and anytime it would start being all like, and being all loud and yappy, they'd just go up to the parrot and go, hey. And the parrot, like, would calm down. Yeah, I would like to use Jeremy for this, but he's not amongst us. Nah, fuck it, I'll stick with Urius. And so one day, the human in question was like getting really upset with something. I don't remember what the details were, but then like, you know, they're having a bit of a shouty time, and then the parrot was like, hey. And they were like, oh shit, why is my parrot better at conflict de-escalation than most humans? Now, can we get more flinch hacks, because that would be spectacular. No, Blaziken, you can't use a steel type move on an ice type Pokemon has been. It's almost like he's a steel type trainer or something. Well, fine. I will use Ice Beam and hope that the same type attack bonus and also Never Melt Ice will be and also the higher level of power, as indeed it is, would be enough to overcome the lack of effectivity. You know, the effective power, and then every phone in a 12-year radius explodes. Does anyone remember the effective power text, by the way? Because it was a thing that happened. There was some like text you could send to iPhones on a particular build of the OS, and it would just make the phone freak out and shut down. And like it could I want to say it had a load of like random numbers, some Arabic letters, the word effective, and then on the next line the word power, and then some other symbols and stuff. Fuck it, I'm gonna throw Fwoofy out because that's a Volt switch, and then it's gonna be like, oh, he's about to send out Penis Mojo, the favourite Pokemon. Ah, Caesar. I'm thinking it's Bug Steel and not Flying, or Steel Bug. And so I'm hoping that it's not immune to ground type antics, because nyahaha. Well, he's got a thrashing left to give. Well, sir, I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all dissolved. I try. Hang on. Wait, how do the lyrics that go again? I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all run dry. I try to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, no more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to go. And I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck at all. But yes, I'm not going to go any further from that, in case Sir Lord Esquire What's-His-Face tries to eat the stream. I'm going to go boom, and you're going to be like, oh no, my bug ears. Oh no, my bug ears, and then he die. Hooray. Now, is that enough to tip Foofy over the edge, or do you want a 45er, or perhaps more? Oh, hooray, finally! Foofy, you can go down a path of walking. Except Cosmo-M... I want to say Cosmo-M is smaller than Cosmog, but also infinitely heavier. And admittedly, seeing Cosmo-M moving in any way at all just doesn't look right. Like, to me, it looks like it should just be just completely stock still, motionless, no longer alive, you know the business. Yes, I am me. Oh, I was sitting here, like, legitimately, I was sitting here blanking on who Leon was. Like, wait, it's not Leon Kawata, because this isn't Danganronpa. Do I know any other Leons? Oh yeah, the former champion! Is it the Galarian Star Cup thingy? Okay, well... Sure, why not? This is... I don't know what triggers this. I know that it's... I want to say it's completing both DLCs, but I could be wrong. It might just be completing the Crown Tundra, and if so, I don't know if it's, like, do everything I just did, and then the... I don't know if the rematch with Peony counts as the trigger for this. I don't know. I would guess so, though, because, like, this is a battle-adjacent thing? But well, I would say we shall see, but actually we don't really have an avenue for seeing, so I guess never mind. Also, do I have, perchance, a lucky egg? Because I could have been easing my difficulties so many times. And actually, by name, and then... L... I do not. Okay, that's alright then. I was concerned that, like, I might actually have something that would, increase Foofy's EXP intake. And I've just been sleeping on it the whole dang time. Maybe I still do, and I've just not noticed. I thought maybe it would be a kind of incense, but... well, you know... Ooh, you can raise your PP. Ally switch. I don't need it. And key items, legendary clue. Okay, so at some point, I need to acquire the, I don't know now. See, at first, my thinking was we just need to keep doing max adventure thingies until we get an Ultra Beast. But now I'm thinking maybe he wants to see Solgaleo/Lunala, because that would make sense appearing from an Ultra Wormhole, which I thought I'd seen the last of when I finished playing Ultra Moon, but whatever! Anyway, Leon, how's your... Well, you don't really have breasts after the operation, but still.
Tess, you made it. Come, follow me to the battle court. We can talk there. You're ready, right?
Sure.
All right, then, here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Sure, force me into a tournament out of the bloom, why don't you? See, I'm not even dressed for it. I came here decked out in solid gold. You've brought all the gym leaders. And Piers, who legally isn't a gym leader anymore. And Opal, who legally isn't a gym leader anymore either.
Hey, Tess! So we called you here too, eh?
Called you too, eh? So many gym leaders.
Yeah, there were so many strong Pokemon trainers all gathered together in one place. This is going to be amazing. I've been real busy with my studies, so I actually turned Lee down at first, but, well, that brother of mine doesn't give up easy. Excuse me, am I interrupting your private little chat? Hey, you're Clara, right? From the Master Dojo? That's exactly right, you sweet little thing. I'm so happy you remember me, Harpykins. Right. I've been working real hard with my team since you beat us all into the dust before. And I finally did it, I really did. I became a gym leader.
Where?
Feel free to keep heaping on the praise and adoration. It really is a fantastic achievement. Even if our gym is still in the minor division. That really is amazing. I hope you'll keep working towards reaching the major division. Harpykins. Well, you can bet your bottom I'll be going all out in this event. Just you wait and see. Suddenly I'm feeling all fired up for this thing. If everyone's taking it that seriously, I don't want to be the one to lose. Hee hee.
That was such a good hee-hee that I lost my flow.
Don't worry, I'll knock you out nice and cold.
All right, everyone. Sorry to have kept you waiting. First things first, I want to say a quick thank you to all of you for coming running when I called.
Hi.
I really wanted to explain this in person because I wanted to be sure I could get across to you how great this idea is.
Phew, would you take a look at this guy? Getting all serious on us in your old age, are you? What is this grand idea anyway, Leon?
Ha! Don't you start it on me, Ryan. I'm really trying here. See, I've spent my whole life battling with myself to try to become the greatest trainer. And then I saw how Tess grew so strong by competing against my little brother, Hop, and how much it made Hop grow too. It really proved to me how much further you can go when you're battling against a proper rival.
Humph.
And now that I've taken over running the league from Chairman Rose, I'm thinking I want to bring even more thrilling battles to our wonderful Galar region. So for both these reasons, I've called you all here today to tell you that I'm declaring the Galarian Star Tournament open.
The Galarian Star what?
Sigh. Doesn't he ever tire of dragging other people into his nonsense?
The Galarian Star Tournament will be an elimination tournament in multi-battle format. I want all of you here to pair up with the strongest partner you can think of, then pool your power and work together to try to win your way through the tourney.
And the entire crowd who just also turned up are like,
Yeah, coffee, yeah.
so what, is he just gonna force me into this then? Sure. I am very tempted to go with Gordy, but that wouldn't be a good idea, I guess. Also, I suppose if we're going all serious, I should put Floofy away and get Greta back, because she kind of is a crucial component in my team with a B. This was always the way. Okay, fine. This wasn't even remotely what I'd planned for the stream, but sure. Feed? I'll pass. B, also tempting. Kaboot, no. Milo, almost. Hi, Bug. Will you be my friend? Ball Guy, do you have anything new for me? Will you be my partner? Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. I mean, Hop would be the best choice, because he has the most balanced team rather than specializing in any particular type. But I want Piers to have a time. Every time I end up working together with you, I get dragged into some kind of awful mess. I think I'm good on disasters for the moment. I'll pass on being your partner this time. Oh, okay. Sure, Marnie. I will go with you instead. Because I want there to be dark type representation. Yeah, I partnered with Marnie. What the fuck are you gonna do? Gordy and B have teamed up. And Opal? And also question marks? What's going on here? We're definitely gonna have to fight Clara at some point, aren't we?
I know we're on the same side and all, but we're still rivals too. I'm not gonna let you outshine me in front of everyone.
She's always a fun voice to do. Okay, fine. I did not intend for this to exist at all. Watch the question marks be like Swordwood and Shieldbert, or like Peony and Mustard, or Milo and Nessa. I knew that we're not going to get the question marks right away. I'm just hypothesizing about what's to come later down the line, and or the journey.
Just our luck we matched up against the champions team in round 1, eh? Uh-oh.
Come on, Milo. Don't tell you're throwing the towel in already. Together, I bet we can sweep aside any opponent, even if it's the champion.
You can say that again. In that case, I guess I'd better really put my back into it and show off a little.
You're not the only one who's showing off. I'll show you all the true strength of Spikemuth, Jim.
Yeah, because you're legally a gym leader now.
Yeah, teamwork, yeah.
Let's completely assassinate them. Hi, there's 2 of you. Okay, so I don't know if I stated this clearly, but the Galarian Star Tournament, I believe, does not exist until you get the expansion pass. Specifically,
Your water's got my Pokemon all energized and happy, Nessa.
I'll extinguish any flame that so much as casts a spark at your greenery.
teamwork, yeah. So yeah, this whole tournament doesn't exist outside the DLC. I think it's legally... Thanks, Discord, for rebooting again, ruining my stream again. Okay, I don't want to attack Moltres, though. Go light support, maybe? Well, Shift Rate won't have any effect on because it's dark. So yeah, we'll attack Galarian. Get it out of there. Yeah, this tournament, I believe, counts as part of the Crown Tundra DLC, is what I was trying to say before the entire world went titty gaga sideways. Yeah, you get out of here as well. Emergency exit your ass. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now the tricky part is Shiftry's Dark type, and I'm Psychic type, so you're probably about to use some sort of dark move and hurt Scissor, and I will be upset. Ooh, Scrafty. Oh yeah, Dark type. Well, sure, you do your thing. Hey girl, do your thing, do your thing. Wait, hang on, no, he already used Fake Out, so never mind. Oh, only one person can Dynamax at a time! I should take the chance while I had it, I suppose. Well, whatever. We still have the upwards hand. Leaf Blade! Well, you're not attacking me, so I don't give a heck. Yeah. And then allow me to coup that grace with the coup de grace, because poison gets psychic. Nerd. Now, do I only have the first 3 Pokemon in my team, or do I have my whole team here? Because if so, that would be, like, a ridiculous advantage. Which I wouldn't be opposed to, mind you. Return of Boog. So it just passes back and forth. Oh, I see, said the blind man as he took out his hammer and saw. I'm just gonna keep using Psychic because I worry about that Golisopod. Because, like, it's... Never mind. It's one of those Pokemon where once it gets going, it's dangerous. Looks down the camera like I'm on the American version of The Office. Oh, I do get my whole team! Unless it only lets me use the first 3. In which case... anyway, yeah, fuck it. Polly knows what soup is. She's had soup before, I assume. She's had curry before. Anyway, I think I have rather left that Shiftry unchecked for too long, so, yeah, just murder everyone. Except our own team, preferably. Now, Scrafty, if you could just use a fighting type move on the Shiftry, we'll all be spaghetti sandwiches until Christmas. Or you can get stabbed by a sword made of leaves, I guess that works too. Thunder Punch, really? Well, I suppose you're aiming for the Lysopod, so whatever.
Even my last drop is enough to submerge you.
If you say so. Ah, Dreadnought! Oh, the crowd started chanting already. Well. Nah, it's a Spikemuth tradition to not Dynamax, so I'm going. Even though Marnie literally Dynamaxed in the Championship Cup,
That's fine. Ah, you see, 2 for the price of Grandma. Fuck all y'all.
you see, I had planned to go in pursuit of the legendary swords, but then I got distracted by Leon being like, hey, come to Wyndon, I'll give you a pancreas. I'm like, I already have one, thanks. I'm just gonna have to use Drain Punch on Nessa. They're like, that's against the rules. And we're like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Nessa can Dynamax her nothing. Good to know. I'm just mimicking the crowd at this point. That's what I've devolved into. Anyway, Greta, we've not had you in a hot minute. Get your ass back out here. Ass brackets affectionate. Yeah, you can't eat berries. The berry cannot eat berries. Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. I'd be such a good sports commentator, just be like, oh, that happened. Oh, there's the Grimmsnarl. You're gonna Dynamax that, aren't you? And you're going to ruin my entire plan. Oh, wait, you can't, because I have the power. And I'm going to choose not to exercise it. Nah, fuck it. We're coming to the end of our lollipop anyway, so I assume we'll be healed between battles, because what kind of tournament would it be otherwise? Get dunked at. I like that you do actually get experience from competing in these as well, because, I mean, it is an experience. So, you know, I guess why shouldn't you? Grimmsnarl played rough with Milo.
Time to dig my heels in for my friends. Just need to grow until we can reach victory.
He's such a good boy. Oh, it's a dragon. A grass hole. But Grimmsnarl is part fairy, so you're a little bit caboned. Yeah, we'll brave bird some more, it's fine. Up, there we go. Marnie, you ruined my strategy, but hey. Gigantamax and very disturbing looking. Like, not even in a, oh no, he's scary, but in a, like, oh, that's just not comfortable to look at. Not me just completely upstaging Marnie like, oh, I see your Gigantamax and I raise you a one-hit kill. You, Marnie Gigantamaxes and then does absolutely nothing. So, Staples, that was easy.
Oh, that was such a fine showing of teamwork, and I'm ready to take you both on as farm hands.
Oh, the pair of us got washed clean away.
Yeah, you did. What of it?
You've cut off our flow before it even got going. No wonder you're the champion.
Damn right. What, Milo just doesn't get a word in? Yay! Also, Hop is out immediately because he's Loser Hop and he will never not be Loser Hop. But, oh, Clara didn't make it. And also, yay, Gordian B! Gordian B! Gordian B! Gordian B! I like them. I am fond of them.
Not bad, Tess. I can already tell we're going to make a smashing combo after just one battle as teammates.
Oh, this is killing my throat. I should not have turned up for this event. I'm presuming it's something you can challenge multiple times, though. It seems like an alternative post-game thing alongside, like, the Battle Tower or whatever. Anyway, Gordian B. The, I guess, Weeaboo and Furry Twash. Who's speaking for?
What an ideal matchup for letting us both show off our strength, or what? Agreed, though. We couldn't have asked for better opponents. I will press onward to a victory with every ounce of strength of my body and soul, Nessie.
And to reiterate, the voice I've given to B is someone who obsesses over Japan, not someone who is actually from there.
Between us, we can make a monolith that won't easily be quashed, oh. Fighting seems like a pretty rough matchup for me! Can I just leave it to you, Jess?
Yes, because I'm leading with Caesar, and he's a poison psychic.
Oh, my mates would spit with a Charizard!
I suppose it actually is kind of a fun sort of character arc for Tess, having been harassed by Team Yell throughout the entire tournament, only to turn around and now be on her side.
Tofuckle its Shuckle, and a Horlucha. That's fine. We can have shenanigans. We can have a little shenanigan as a treat.
Let's use our rock-solid moves to crush the willpower of any opponent, though. As the coach's element, let's take the fight to them, Gordy-san!
Gordy Senpai. Right, where do we begin? Bapikabanek. Banoodle.
Oh! Martin, your Morpeko's fucking dead! What are we gonna do?
Except maybe this, and I quote this. Yeah, two can play at that game. Yeah. Also, we'll never know who the question mark people were because Ryan triumphed. I very nearly just read that in my Gordy voice for some reason. Like, yes, he calls all of his attacks like some sort of anime villain. If you have just one, is that a phalanx? Also, I've always pronounced it phalanx as in like phalanx, the part of the body, but and like also a play on phalanx, the like the fighty thing. End of thought. Oh. Some people pronounce it phalanx is what I was getting at. But they don't fail, they 6. You know, the two options, failure and 6. Like, how in 10 fuck did Spill 6? That's not even my story to share. And yet here I am, talking about it anyway. Also, really happy for Cesar. He's like, he waited 13 streams to evolve.
You better concentrate. If you make the smallest slip, I'll pounce on it.
He's waited 13 streams to achieve his final form, and now here he is, kicking ass and taking ass. Ah, woo. Just keep spamming Psychic, it's fine. Marnie, still very much waiting for you to just do literally anything in this battle. But to be fair, you know, at a bit of a disadvantage because but B has now officially been dealt with, so like... Oh, okay, maybe I spoke ever so slightly too soon. But yeah, it does seem a little bit off-kilter that every gym leader in this tournament seems to be coming at it with 3 Pokemon, and I just get to bring my whole team of 6. That doesn't seem quite... cheese? And there she goes again. And then again. I'm just gonna have to look at that every fucking battle, aren't I, Marnie? That is just a really unfortunate shape to take.
Time to go on the offensive. We'll change the course of spell with one hit. And it'll be totally kawaii.
I do want to reiterate, though, that, like, despite the really derpy voice I've given her, I do actually really like Bee as a character because she's honestly really well written. Like, if you read all of her, like, dialogue and, like, everything, like, you would have thought that she'd be this, like, throwaway character because she doesn't appear outside of Sword, in the same way that Alistair doesn't appear outside of Shield. But no, they treat her just as much like a character as any of the others. And I think this extends to Gordy as well. Like, if you saw this battle out of context, then you wouldn't... I feel like it wouldn't be immediately apparent that both of these gym leaders are only in one of the 2 games. They have half as much representation compared to every other gym leader in this tournament. Yeah, we will brain basil the shuffle. You know, brain basil. Oh, you're gonna keep the fight down here, are you? Well, you don't dare throw rocks at the thick... Well, fine. All of my other moves attack everyone, so sure. Grimstyle, you want to take a bit of wet damage? You can take it. Oh, now it's literally just you taking damage. Well choreographed, Marnie. Yeah. You brought that on yourself. Oh, Tyranitar. I use a Tyranitar in Ultra Moon, and her name is Heidi, and I think her entire personality is
tired but very in love with her just chaotic dumbass of a girlfriend. The dumbass, chaotic bastard girlfriend, of course, being Elaine, the Midnight Form Lycanroc. It says you're still gonna die at the end of this turn anyway, but still. Get bonked. Really? Twice now, Marnie. Twice. I've used Surf, and you've killed the opponent, so Surf hits nobody but you. You're that much of an attention seeker? Billy the Christmas. And the name of the Christmas was the Billy of Tea. Well, fine, we'll send Jeremy in because he's a good boy and also very, very wet.
Oh, it takes us 1 before to defeat you. How should I start digging, or what?
Oh, Gordy. Oh, Gordy, you sweet cinnamon child. A fire rock type? A fire rock type. In the face of Jeremy? I pity you. I just don't like Grimmsnarl. Wow. And yep, okay, so it's no longer legal to do any form of Dynamaxing whatsoever, which is a shame, but whatever. Good evening, and now prepare to die. Yeah. You just did not stand a chance, sir. Well, I guess we'll be fighting Ryan and whoever he's teamed up with. Probably Leon, maybe he is.
We may fight as well, but it looks like we're still a ways off from being a true monolith. Ooh woo.
Grab boob.
Time to make sure my uniform and head are both on straight and go do some more training!
Sounds too much like Clara. Which reminds me.
I wanted to at least make it to the final match, but your teamwork was better than ours.
XD. Glomps ooh. Yeah, what a surprise. Oh, but it is Piers, though. So we're in a good position. Anyway, on my way to work, and I only noticed this, like, this week, there is a car whose number plate ends with UWU. There is literally an uwu car.
So we are at the final battle. Took long enough for me today. My bro and Ryan ain't just gonna hand us away, no, that's for sure. But listen, I've got your back no matter what, as long as you believe in me too, alright?
Sure, I'm gonna spin.
Yeah.
Me in my tacky gold outfit, which I was only going to wear for a hot minute, and yet here we still are. Well, fine. Team Tess money, yeah, I get top billing. And yeah, Piers gets top billing over Ryan fucking suffer. Some more voices that are good on my throat, or at least Opal didn't make it.
Tess and Marty, eh? You're gonna be one pain of a pair to battle.
I've been waiting for a chance to show you how strong Spikemas, your gym leader, is, bro. Finally, I get to let you see firsthand.
Oh, I'm well aware how strong you've got, but I'm still your big brother. You get how it is.
Oh, he brought the microphone.
Now bring it, sis. Get ready to get crushed down to dust.
I'm also here, guys. You know. But I don't mind missing that chance if it means I get to beat these two. Don't hold back, Jess. You're gonna come out on top.
That was just Kazooie. Marty has become Kazooie.
This is it. The last big match. Hey, do me to cheer you out a bit?
No. Marty, my back is sore from carrying you through this entire fucking tournament. Ooh, different music? Sure, why not? Skuntank and Flagon. Ground Dragon? So you're very fucked because Furious is here.
Dark Dragon, Scales of Shade, Fairy type skin is both afraid.
You just keep on singing, Piers. I'll dish out all the damage we need.
Well, I've never really understood the term disaster gaze until now. So, sure, let's bring the chills. Don't punch my icy. Don't set. Oh wait, yeah, you're weather boy, ain't you? Well then. Not that it matters. I will deliberate you, whatever that may mean. Allow my icy to melt your spicy. I'm still not letting that go. Yeah. What the fuck now? Get dunked on, Ryan. I admit though, I don't actually get what the pun is supposed to be, because you know how gym leaders tend to have names that are at least a little bit indicative or nominatively deterministic of their type. Hangry Boy. This is the first time, well, it's a girl actually, I think. This is the first time that Marnie's Morpeko has survived more than one fucking round. Wow. Anyway, I don't get the connection between Ryan and dragons, and also the fact that it's spelled Raihan rather than, like, Ryan the normal way. Wheel! We got a wheel! And Marnie, we need to stop agreeing on who we're attacking, by the way, or do you really want to not go after your brother that badly? Well, it must be a good ego boost to know that Piers is fundamentally coming third in this tournament. I don't know if we have to battle Marnie at the end. Maybe we do. If so, I can take her. If not, I don't care. I'll just declare myself the ultimate winner of Ultimate Time. Yeah, you're not immune. And you're full again, because that's how stomachs work.
Alright, Ryan. Time to win this and become the true Galarian star you were born to be.
Yep, there it is.
Duraludon.
Are you going to turn it into the shard? Are you going to make a big little building? You know, a big little building. Well, if you're going to insist on changing the weather, the least I could do is also change it and then be the only person who actually benefits from it, and even then, only Urius will benefit from it. Literally every other one of the, 6, 12, 15, 14 other Pokemon in this battle will suffer. But it's fine, because my ice cream brings the pain. Don't punch the ice cream, that's rude! We've been over this. Oh good, you're finally going after someone other than my target, thank you. And... Oh right, I guess it wasn't Ryan's turn to Dynamax, or, well, Gigantamax. Well, that's good, because now you can't. So, yeah, Ryan, you have no business being the 8th gym leader, sir. You are a fold of paper, and I will sweep you under the house mat. Anyway, now it's icing. You know, it's not really snow, it's ice. Does snow just... Well, I suppose snow does exist in the Pokemon world because moves like powder snow and stuff. And yet, if it's snowing, then you can guarantee that that turns into hail on the battlefield. Yeah, we'll send out some massive steel spiked rollers, why not? Every time! And then that, which is probably going to take it out, which means that now I get to attack nobody. Oh wait, no, you have a sliver. Well, allow me to relieve you of it, except the weather would do that anyway.
Angry ice cream.
What would angry ice cream taste like? Would that be one of those, like, chili and wasabi flavored ice creams or something? Because, I mean, if you were to lick Urius, it would just taste of snow, because that's what... Like, technically, the snow component of Urius's body isn't actually Urius's body. It's just snow that's accumulated onto it. Like, I believe that the entire way that Vanillux, and the entire Vanillish line actually works, is that it's just this, like, massive ice, and... like, it then accumulates snow on top to sort of build up its defenses or something? See, I never bothered teaching Obstruct to Mickey, because he doesn't need it. I don't see the point of Obstruct. Does this penetrate your obstruction? Maybe it's... Is it to do with... Oh, maybe it's... Okay, that's how it works. I knew there was some sort of weirdness with, like, Protect moves versus Dynamax moves and Gigantamax moves. And then there's... I would say there's one move that like bypasses it completely, and I forget what it is. But it doesn't matter. The point is, it's hailing, which now means that Blizzard has maximum accuracy. Because ordinarily, Blizzard has 70 accuracy, but I believe in hail, it always hits no matter what. Please don't prove me wrong. Please don't prove me wrong. That was a good pop. I hope that came through on the microphone. It wasn't filtered out by my pop. I wasn't even setting up for a pun there, just legitimately, I don't know. I think it's not the kind of pop that the pop filter filters out. Which was a sentence. Yeah.
I've got one last number for you. Get ready to etch it into your ears and hearts. That's right, the moon.
Oh. Oh. Huh. I legitimately didn't see that coming. I suppose it makes sense because Toxtricity carries on the theme of like punk rock and like music and stuff. But it's Poison Electric. Where is the dark? Though to be fair, I do have like plans and headcanons that account for almost an entire league of gym leaders where the rule is they have 5 Pokemon that must be of their elemental type, and then 1 that can be an exception to that as long as it fits the theme. And that's what Piers has expertly demonstrated just there. Because Toxtricity fits the theme without actually being Dark-type itself.
I felt ragged from shouting, but that's just because it was that exciting a battle.
Oh, man. I fought until the end and we still lost. Well, that's fine, as long as I fight on to the end next time. You know me, I die hard.
Now that's what I call a strength worthy of a champion. Go on then, crowd's waiting.
Did I win? But do I have to fight Marnie to claim the trophy? Because I can. I will grind her into a fine paste if I need to. No idea if that came through on the microphone, but the entire house is currently mooing.
You hear that? The voices of Galar, the excitement we brought all those people. They can't help but be moved by that fantastic performance you two just put on. Their hearts are crying out for more. And this glorious tournament that's brought so much fire to the people of Galar. Well, its time is up. We have our clear winners. Though it's an awful shame to have to end it after all the fun it's been, which is why I'm pleased to announce that the Galarian Star Tournament will continue from this day on.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be a recurring thing. I thought that was... Also, I see how like the logo in the back there, I'm guessing it's supposed to look like the word Rose because it's Chairman Rose's conglomerate. But it just looks like it says nope.
You can have as many tournaments in this multi-battle format as you can stomach. If you want, you can stick with the same partner next time or try something different.
I would like to, but on my own time.
We'll get all the strongest trainers in Galar region into this wild mix, and we'll run wild next time and the next and every time after that. As long as trainers and Pokemon keep aiming for the top, together. As long as our fans want to watch our battles, their hands sweaty with nerves and excitement. We'll go on for 1,000 years, we'll carry on forever.
Can my throat have a break?
So everyone, until we next meet, let's have the Maximizers play us off.
Hi. I like them. I would snuggle with them all. They are all friend-shaped. And then we get the credits again? I can't skip this. Okay, well, we're here again. I guess I don't really need to point out the mouse cursor in this thing. Okay, for those who didn't see my Pokemon Shield videos, basically just go and watch the one where I fight the champion, because I point out within that in this ending sequence, you could actually see a mouse cursor go flittering by, I want to say on Rillaboom's back at one point, which sort of highlights what I've said in the past about how this game is good, but like it could have done with like one more pass before they signed off on it. Because the story needs work, there are animations that need work, and somewhere around this point there's a cursor that goes hurtling past. About there-ish? Yep, there it goes. I saw it. And don't mind the loudness of my chair, by the way. Oh, there's someone there whose name is Bonsu Ku. That's a fun name to say. I approve of it. Not that the world needs my approval on people's names, but still. That thing is, though, having a bit of a sad realization here, loud chair, that, like, this, like, the fact they're playing the credits here, like, this just felt like an extra random bonus thing to sort of round out the DLCs. But it felt just like that, like an extra bonus thing. The same as the minimalist trading, I forget what it's actually called, the Isle of Armor. It's just a random extra mode. I, at no point, interpreted this as, oh, it's this big, difficult final challenge, because I fucking breezed through it, and it just did not feel like it had the gravitas that they're acting like it had here. And the fact that that's a problem that they still have, even in DLC, that they had an extra, 2 years to produce on top of the game? That worries me, because, like, in that same amount of time, they could have added extra bits and pieces, they could have patched in an actual story for the second and third acts of this game. And the fact that when they had dedicated time to make this DLC, and even that feels comparatively sloppy, that kind of doesn't, it doesn't inspire confidence. So, I'm left with mixed feelings here, because the Galarian Star Tournament I'm going to have a lot of fun with playing on my own time. I'm not going to make videos out of it at all. But it just... And as well, I feel like this should... okay, so we've had this, the inaugural tournament. That I have no issues with, apart from the writing of it. But I feel like for all subsequent rematches, they should bring in all the gym leaders that... if they pick, a random pool of 7 people alongside the player to participate in it, I feel like that should be all of the gym leaders that appear in this game. So, Milo, Nessa, Kabu, Bede as well, Marnie, Ryan, and Gordy. But also, obviously they've brought in Clara. I assume they're going to bring in Piers and Swordwood and Shieldbert. But I feel like they should also, for all subsequent rematches, throw into the mix Avery, Alistair, and Melanie, just to have some form of full sort of closure. At this point, you've beaten the entire game. You've done all the extra stuff. You've shown that you are demonstrably the strongest trader in Galar. I feel like at this point, you have the right to sort of showcase, oh, by the way, here's some gym leaders that you can get to know better in the other game. Just as a little... See, at the end, again, it did not feel like it had that level of gravitas. If anything, it was easier than the championship tournament because it was multi-battles. Oh. Thank you anyhow. A million. Okay, see, that's them introducing some new people. The ball gag. Okay. Do I get a fancy ball? Are you going to take off your hat and reveal that you're actually Zippity Bunny? Huh, 3 dive balls. That's it? Okay. And then you're just going to forget that even happened. Sure, fine, okay. Well, that being the case, I almost feel like I should call it a stream there, but should I wait? And then that means that I have content next time when it comes to talking to Miss Sonia and dealing with the swords. I could try just the one and see if that goes over well. I could push over the lamp, check behind the bed. And actually, I think I will lead with Urius, but I need to bring Floofy back. Though that being said, actually, I have a load of EXP candies, and I don't really need them. So, how about a legendary Pokemon that was raised on a diet of steroids? You will literally only let me use restoratives if I do that, so we'll go into held items instead. Now, what's it come under? Other items? There they are. Yeah, just have all of them. I don't even know how much this is going to do. That's a lot of experience, though. Not great for EVs/IVs, but good if you only really care about evolution. Okay, good. That saves us a lot of hassle, to be honest. You hear that, Floofy? You're a hassle. I love you, and you're about to grow into something gorgeous, but you're a hassle. Look at that really boopable face. He's a very good kitty. And now you're just going to live in the PC box forever. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, and I would love to have a curry with you, but no, you've done your time, I'm afraid. Okay, so with that being done, well, Urias, how's your face? I'm glad you're happy with your delayed ass reaction. Why am I going in here? This is entirely not the right room. I do apologise on behalf of my chair, by the way. Or whatever, well, at least check in with Sonia and tell her that we found all of the steppies. Hey Sonia, I found all of the steppies. Yeah, we done. Yep, you've just said that. Redundant ass data.
This should be enough data for us to pin down where these legendary Pokémon live. So if I feed this data into this plate here, it's searching for energy signatures, ellipses, and it's found matching Pokémon. The Iron Wheel Pokémon can be found at the Frigid Sea, the Cavern Pokémon can be found in Lakeside Cave, and the Grasside Pokémon can be found in the Giant's Bed.
Kinky.
You'll finally get to come face to face with the legendary Pokémon we've been searching for. Best of luck, Tess.
Okay. Are they on the map? Because I'm probably not going to remember those. No, they are not. And then the map just wanders off over there. Well, I think, having considered all my options, I'm inclined to say, fuck it, I'll go over to the Calyrex hole and just have a curry and then call it a day, because my throat's worn out and I haven't done my daily Russian yet. And Jeremy, you're adorable. I love you forever. Okay. I'm glad. I'm very happy to hear that. Okay, well, let's fucking play then. That reminds me of something I need to check in on, and it's a bit late for that now. And he's a smiley boy. Yeah, I thought that would get your attention. You said you wanted to play, well, let's fucking play, fucker. I love you forever. Now hit this feather. Hit me with your rhythmic dick. Up, Polly, you're also here. Twink Lizard and Stink Lizard. I love you both. I love everyone in this vicinity. Yeah, what do you think of each other? Good, I'm glad. I don't ship you, by the way, but you're welcome to be friends. Yeah. I love you both so much. I cannot hold all my love. And then, of course... Huh. I didn't know that pressing ZR would whistle. Good. I'm also glad, because... Oh, okay. That warms my heart. Because, like, Mickey looks really intimidating, but he's timid-natured, so I'm glad that he has positive opinions of the rest of the team, and he's not, like, super anxious anxiety or anything. Good. I'm glad that you like everyone. Okay, you do that. Ah, I was looking for the R button. LMAO. She sleep. She doing a snooze. I'm so glad. It sounds like I'm being, like, patronizing or insincere, but no, I really do love all of these babies. Oh my god, you smiled at me. I love you. Cesar, I would like to give you belly rubs, even though I think technically the Pokédex did confirm that it's actually the shell who's the consciousness now, so it's almost entirely a different person, but, you know, at least we're friends. just noticed... Girl, your eyelashes! Well, I'm glad you like me, because it would be very worrying if you didn't. Especially after all this time. Also, if you click in the, either the left or the right stick, you can crouch down. I sort of demonstrated that just there. Well, anyway. Everyone seems to be getting along fame-tastically. Hi. I love your face.
Hey, Bagyum, let's have some curry.
But the real question is, can I make something that's actually worth eating? I'll put some spuds in. And then, what's the craziest combination? Well, it said it can mellow out flavors, so sure, let's have 10 whole Rowap berries. Though they look like a time. And potatoes can de-sour them. So sure, let's get the party pot a-cocking. I don't know what goes on in my head either. Now, I've said before, when the sparkles start appearing above the pot, I don't know if that means the flame is doing good or if it means you're fanning at a level that will make the flame be at its best. So, okay. I feel like we're slightly underheated here, but, yeah, you know. I think every possible combination of berries, it feels like, has slightly different requirements when it comes to fanning speed and stirring speed. And I just want to get one Charizard class curry on a stream, because I've done it in Shield on my own time. But of course, you know, I could just be saying that for all you know. I'm not lying, but I recognize that you might sit back and think, oh, well, how convenient you didn't get it on recording. I do have screenshots of it, but again, you could argue that they're fabricated. They're not, but you could try to say that they are. Sour plenty of potato curry, and it is glittering, which is promising. What do you think? What's the vibe with these? Fella? I feel like Urius is probably a he-they pal. Because of the whole two eyes and four mouths thing. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey Greta, how you doing? The smiley burb. We love to see it. And then there's Mickey all the way out there just protecting the fam. I have so much love for these children. Well, they're not children, actually. They're very much of age. But nevertheless, I love them. Now, I was going to end things there, but I'm going to keep forgetting to do this if I don't go and do this now. So, I'm going to fly to the entrance of Motostiki and finally talk to the camp master. Because he gives you balls, and we need extra balls, or at least I'd like to present that they exist. First of all, rate my decks of curry. Yes, we know about curry. This is the 14th stream in the region. 27. That's a lot more than I've made in Shield, I think. Here, 27. That's at least one. Sausages. At least 5, we get a ball. A fresh ball. As opposed to those stale balls. You know the ones. Yeah, it's one of the toys. It looks like a what mulberry. It looks like watermelon. 10 curries gets us the weighted ball, which is very difficult to throw because it's heavy. It looks like a heavy ball. It goes doing. And 15, we get the bell ball. Well, the soothe ball. It looks like a soothe bell, and it jingles. And that's the limit, I think, of what I've got in Shield. And he's not giving us any more. Okay, sure. Okay, well, we're going to have an ice-type tent, even though he's just leading the team by coincidence. Oh, that'll do nicely. So, I think this would be a good time for me to call it a strim, stram, snaddery dang, bingy bongy boo. So, I'm going to save. And then probably also save a second time because, you know, never trust. Like, you are legally obligated to never trust. And then with that firmly squared away, I can start ending the stream. I only did about half of what I intended to do on this stream, but it's fine. We had a variety act. So, yeah, I actually don't have anything else to add, and neither does anyone else, because nobody watches my streams, yeah! But in all seriousness, I've been, will continue to be, Tessellating, Hexagons, and I will see all none of you in the next one. Have, well, I was going to say have a nice life, that's not my place to say. Have a life. Please? Or don't, I guess. Fuckety bye.